Today on Homeworthy, we're taking you to sunny Charleston, South Carolina to tour the vibrant apartment of software consultant and content creator Sadie Loving. As soon as Sadie stepped inside, she immediately knew this apartment was the one. With a love of color and inspired by her mother, an artist, she's filled her space with bold hues and unique artwork. Join us as Sadie shares some of her favorite finds that beautifully reflect her personality. Enjoy! You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story.
Hi Homeworthy, I'm Sadie. Welcome to my apartment in Charleston, South Carolina. Come on in, let me show you around. Hi, I'm Sadie Loving. I work in software consulting and do content creation on the side, and welcome to my home in Charleston, South Carolina. Well, I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia, and I went to USC, South Carolina, not Southern California. And I just wanted to get back down here after being in Richmond a few years after college. So I really wanted to find a unique, historical, older Charleston house to live in, or apartment, and kind of stumbled upon this one when I was down here actually for a bachelorette weekend. And I was like, I'll rent it if you'll let me have it. So I love it, and it has so much character. My mom definitely inspires me the most. My house growing up was super colorful and gorgeous and had all this original art. She's an oil painter. And so you'll notice around the house there's tons of original oil paintings that she has painted me over the years, or I have stolen from her studio when she's not looking. But everything has made me want so much art in my house, and you'll notice that throughout. There's lots of art. Welcome to my living room. I have lots of stuff in here. My friends make fun of me because I have so many little tchotchkes and fun stuff that I've collected, but that's what makes me happy. So let's walk around and kind of see some of my fun treasures. I love to have a very full coffee table. I feel like that's kind of what I'm known for. I just started mahjong, so of course I had to display my tiles there. I am obsessed. Everyone should learn. So much fun. I also buy tons of coffee table books everywhere I go. I literally have them stacked to the brim under here. This is probably my favorite, actually. This is like an Hermes pop-up, and it's crazy. Like, it moves, and it never even gets seen because it's just under my coffee table. But I love it, and it's just adds a fun, bright color to the space. I've always wanted just like a simple white couch because I feel like there's so much color everywhere. So I wanted something simple. I thought this was cozy. This is my first big girl apartment. So I was like, this is perfect. Let me just get a white couch. And I've already stained it a zillion times. So I don't know if I would recommend, but it's cute. I love this pillow too. I actually just got it, and it makes me laugh so hard because I'm like, I am down to have some wine, but you gotta leave by 11 because I need to go to sleep. So I think this is the perfect little warning sign. Okay, over here, this is probably Tchotchke Nation right here. So I have this little TV console, and I just have tons of stuff stacked, but I really wanna show you the star of the show. This is my gold pig. I actually got this at a store here in Charleston, and they have them in the window, and I was like, I'm a Charleston girl now, so I deserve a gold pig. Over here, I really want to show you guys this. I'm a big matches girl. There's matches everywhere through my apartment. I have collected a ton, as you can see here. So I made some for my apartment, which I think everyone should do. It's so fun. People come over for a party or drinks, and you're like, here you go. It says stolen from Sadie's, and then the back has some little champagne and says Charleston on it. So anyone that stays with me, I always sneak some of these into their bag when they're leaving. There is so much art in my house, as I mentioned, and this is literally my favorite ever. It's been in my apartment since I graduated from school. This is by my mom, Laura Lowe Paintings. She is an oil painter out of Richmond, and it is just the most gorgeous painting. She always uses these touches of hot pink, which I love, and I think ties in all the hot pink that I have in this apartment. So I love this. And then I love to mix my art with pricier pieces to a Target painting that I might find, or just a print. So you'll find over here, which in my kitchen, that's just right over here a few steps away, is this kind of gallery wall that I've put together. So I've collected things all over, like this is an Etsy print. This is from a great artist, Philana Ruth, that I love. And then there's just prints that I've collected over the years. So I love to mix and match and have everything kind of pull together all the colors. Over here, you'll find my little cocktail bar. I just got this custom print, Philana Ruth as well. She made it for me. I'm obsessed. I love all things Veuve. I'm obsessed, and I went when I was in France a few months ago. So I have a lot of gorgeous Veuve things. I got champagne problems, which I think is so funny. Big Swiftie as well. But I love this area. It brings me happiness because it reminds me of having fun with my friends. And I'm always down to have a glass of wine with the girls after a long day of work or whatever they want to do. In the living room, I have lots of different acrylic pieces. I think this really helps in a small space. This is, as you've seen, a tiny little apartment, but the acrylic coffee table really opens everything up. And then I have these little side tables too, which is just so nice. So you're not trying to move around. And I feel like you can find these everywhere. They're a great price point, and just really brightens it up somehow. I guess the clearness. So this is actually maybe the best part of my apartment. It gets drafty in here. This is an old apartment. So I ordered a little fake fireplace. I can turn it on for you. It's from Amazon and it warms up this entire room. It's amazing. And I think it looks like a real fireplace, so it kind of just pulls in with the decor. I love it. I have a few different rugs in here. This one is actually from Amazon. I am obsessed. It's so nice and great, and I think it keeps like the beachy vibe of Charleston. I also have little rugs all over. So I have this little cheetah one. I just love this in front of the mirror, you know, just brightens everything up. I actually have a really cute one in the kitchen, which you're probably not supposed to put a nice rug in the kitchen, but I did. And this one is my favorite that I bought actually when I found I was moving down here. It's from KES Collections, and it brightens my morning every morning when I walk on it to make coffee. Okay, another thing that I'm obsessed with is needlepoint. I don't needlepoint because I just am so bad, but I love a needlepoint pillow. So you'll see that those are all over my apartment. This one my mom's friend actually made, and it's really true about me. I want it all, and I want it all delivered. And I'm sure my landlord could tell you about the packages that are on my porch. My favorite thing about my home is definitely all my knickknacks and little things that I've collected on travels and trips. I love a good coffee table book. I love something cool that I find at an antique shop and love to display it on some shelves around my house. I really think that art makes a home come alive. I think that walls that are covered in different gorgeous paintings or prints or photos of your family, just anything that covers the walls that makes you think of happy times, I think really makes the house feel special and makes each house unique. All right, and now we can head down the hallway, which is one of my favorite parts because of this glorious rug. This is Ballard Designs, and I love an animal print just to kind of tie everything together. And this is a long hallway, so I feel like it really brightens it up. I have a little gallery wall here as well. I went to the Eras store, which was amazing. Had to frame that so I can think about it every single day. Follow me this way to my bedroom. All right, welcome to my bedroom. Obviously my favorite room because this bed is so comfy. I love to make the bedroom just like as personal and funky and crazy as possible because it's for me. So I went with a kind of chaotic bed assortment. This is a Rode duvet by West Elm. I am obsessed with it. I think it's such a fun pattern. I always have a chappy wrap on my bed. These blankets literally give me life. I'm obsessed. And then I just keep everything else kind of white so that these can be the pop of color. These are MFW Designs, which I'm obsessed with. And then this is Scout Design Studio. And I'm sorry that it says an inappropriate word, but it's so funny. And I've had it at every apartment I've had for like the past 5 years. So I love it. Over here, you'll find my vanity. This is where I sit and do my makeup. It's a mess, so I tried to clean it for you, but it's just such a fun little spot. It's really sunny in here, so I like to just take the morning, do my skincare, whatever, and this hot pink always brings me some joy. Okay, so one of the things I love about this apartment when I toured it is these shades were already in here. And again, I was talking about that beachy vibe with the living room. I love that these kind of bring that coastal energy that I wanted with my Charleston apartment. So I think these really like brighten up the room and just, I love them. And then I also have another Lara Lowe paintings in here. This is a Virginia print that she pasted on the canvas and then painted over, again with that hot pink that I love. And everyone's always asking me about this, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's one of a kind, but she made it for me, and it reminds me of my Virginia roots, which I love. This rug is another Amazon find. I am an Amazon rug girl because I do spill things all the time. I eventually hope to invest in a gorgeous rug like this that's real, but this is just an Amazon one, and I can't recommend it enough. The rug I love because it also ties in with the bedside tables. These are vintage. I got them at an antique store. They were already painted this pink, and I was like, okay, well this fits my vibe perfectly. So I literally shoved them into my tiny car with every inch of my being and somehow made them here. So they are the best, and I love these little poles. They're awesome. When I moved to Charleston, I ended up replacing my lamps that were in here, and I got these actually at Mount Pleasant Mall in Charleston, which is the best if you love looking at knickknacks and fun home stuff. So I got these, and they've been such a fun addition in here, and I'm loving pulling stuff from Charleston into my apartment. Okay, so this is a new addition to my apartment. I literally put this together 2 weeks ago, and I did it myself, which I'm amazed by because it looks really legit, but I needed a place to put my purses. Everyone knows the purses are just thrown on the back of the door craziness, and I love to display them because they're so colorful. So I got this on Amazon. People think I have a purse problem, and maybe I do, but that's okay. We all know the infamous chair where you just throw all your stuff on it when you're getting ready. This is mine. Right now it's really clean. But this is from Rifle Paper Co., and I love it. I think it's just fun to mix all these patterns because once you have 3 or 4 patterns, you might as well just have a million. So this is a fun little pop of color and a nice little stool to throw your bag on or whatever. I am one of those people that is always scrolling the Anthropologie sale section. And I saw this mirror and I thought it would be perfect in here to kind of open up the room. It's pretty much, I only have 2 mirrors in here. So I grabbed this. I love this squiggle design and like the wood. I feel like it ties in with the shades, and it's just such a good little accessory. This is one of my dressers. This is also something that I picked up at an antique store, and I just love the bright blue. I mean, if I'm gonna have color, I might as well have a ton of it. And then, of course, the coffee table books made it into the bedroom. I love these. They just brighten up the space. And I keep my perfumes and a few candles. And this painting really ties it all together. It's actually a print with paint, and then I think they used like chalk or something, but it's really fun, funky, I love it. All right, and if you follow me this way, I'll show you my bathroom. All right, welcome to my bathroom. I really wanted to just keep this simple, which is shocking for me, and you're probably gonna say it's not that simple, but you can come on in. I really wanted everything to match, so I got a bunch of Wheezy towel stuff. It's the best, and I just think it's very chic. So I did my initials. My mom was like, no one's ever gonna be able to use anything that you bought because you put your initials on everything, and I was like, that is just the story of my life. So I'm sorry about that to everyone, but I got it all monogrammed. I think it's so great. And then this hamper is the best because it just blends right in and it's covered. I have a few art pieces in here too. Can't leave the bathroom without art, right? So my friend actually made me this match print. And then this is a Barbie and Ken print that I got in New York. But everything, it's pretty small in here, but everything kind of fits. I got this great towel shelf from IKEA, and it's just like such a fun color. I feel like it ties in all the blues and everything. So I love the bathroom. I think it's a fun, happy place. When I toured the apartment, the walls were blue, and I was like, okay, can we keep that? And my landlord was like, I'm actually gonna paint it white with like a waterproof paint or whatever. And I was like, please, can you keep the blue? And he was like, let me see if I can find waterproof blue. And he did. And I'm so glad because I've always wanted like a blue bathroom or like a colorful bathroom. So it's great. Seriously think every house I've ever rented has had this tile in the bathroom. Maybe that's a sign. Like, I'm sure you guys have all been in a bathroom or rented a bathroom that is like this. It's so classic and I love it. All right, and now let's check out my porch. This is such a classic Charleston porch, and that was one of the things that I was dying for. It does get really hot here in Charleston, so it's great to sit out here and just take in the fresh air. I have a little barista table down here, and then just some cute rockers. I just love being out here, and I love being outside, and especially with a small space, it's great to have a place where you can get out, so I love it out here. Home to me definitely means being with loved ones, being with friends, hosting. My favorite thing to do is have my friends over and just enjoy the space with some cocktails or a nice meal. I just love having people over, and that really makes this home feel alive to me. Homeworthy, it was so much fun showing you around my apartment in Charleston, South Carolina, but I gotta get back to my day job, so you gotta go. Bye!
Thanks for watching. Go to homeworthy.com for exclusive content and shopping guides.